Hi guys, I'm Nicole. Thank you for coming to our class. Today we're going to be doing a painting of this morning chicken. The paints you will need are red, orange, yellow, green, white, blue, and brown. So our painting cuts about 3/4 of the way down. Try to imagine that when we do this sky. We're going to start the sky. I'm going to take some white and we're going to switch in the colors. So we're going to start with white and make a big circle in the right hand corner, the upper right hand corner, and start to go out with your white. Go a little bit bigger every circle. And as you do that, add in some yellow and go around on the outside of that white. And keep going, bigger and bigger. You can always add back color. I'm going to add in back white in the middle and go out again. And then grab some orange and go on the outside of that yellow. This doesn't have to be perfect, that's okay. You can add any color you want. Keep going out. I'm going to add back in some yellow. And then start in with some red on that outside circle. And just work with it. Just play, it doesn't matter. And then incorporate some blue. Be careful with the blue. It can get a little weird. Just work with it and blend it. Okay, we're gonna work on the dirt floor now, the rest of the painting. So we're gonna take our brown and we're gonna make one shade lighter and one shade darker. So we're gonna take the brown, let's make the lighter shade. add some white in there. Add a dash of yellow, make it a bit warmer. It should be around this color. A little bit lighter than our original brown that we have. Wipe your brush off and we'll make the darker brown. Grab some more brown. And add a bit of that blue that we have. We're gonna make it darker with the blue. Should be this dark. Okay, and then our floor is gonna go from light to dark. So your darkest would be on the bottom and your lightest would be on the top. In the middle is our regular brown that we already have. So let's start on the top, make a line. And just go back and forth with all of your colors. So I'm gonna add in some regular brown now. And just blend them together. You just blend it by going back and forth over it. And then darkest be on the bottom. Okay, we're gonna start our chicken. We're gonna outline it in white. So grab a small brush and we'll start with the body. The body is almost like an upward teardrop. So I'll show you what I mean. Just like this. The head is going to be a small circle on top. Just like that. You can add the ruffles if you want, or you could add them later. It doesn't matter. We're going to just color them in red anyway, so if you want to map out where they want to be, that's fine. And then the tail is a downward teardrop. It kind of squares off a little bit at the tip, right here, and then it goes down. And then you could blend all the shapes together, merge them all together. You're not going to see this part, so it could be as messy as you want. We're going to make our feather colors. It's going to be, let's use the same colors that we used for the dirt, and we'll make them a bit warmer. So add some yellow to all of them. Just make it a little bit warmer. So we need this medium, light, tan, some red. just work with it. You can use any color, just keep it the same value. And then go to your darker color that you used. And do the same thing. Add some blue. Keep it dark, add some yellow. Not too much yellow, you don't want it to be green. Just play with it. And you're gonna have your regular brown as well. There you go. So to start with the feathers, we're gonna start in the middle portion. With the small brush, you're just gonna do small flicks. I'm using the lighter color that we just made. So small flicks everywhere. All in that middle section. Don't go past here yet. Just do this part. Leave a section for that white, those white feathers. So just about there. You can alternate the middle with the regular brown as well. And on the bottom is going to be your darkest feathers. So just follow along as I'm doing this to map out where the different value of colors are in this bird. Okay, so for the end section, now that you've done your middle part, you're gonna go in a little bit with that dark brown, just to line your wing. Just like this. Just line it. You could be sloppy, it doesn't matter. You'll see it. It'll be more defined as you go. And you're just gonna be working your regular brown in, mostly. And as you go towards the tail, it's gonna be longer strokes going up, just like that. for the white feathers of your chicken, we're gonna make a really pale yellow. So grab some white, some yellow. Really, really, really pale yellow. Okay, add a dot of orange just to make it a little bit warmer. And you're gonna alternate the white and the yellow with these colors. You're also gonna actually make a really light, dull blue. So white and a dot of blue and a dot of that dark brown that we used. This is gonna be sort of a shadow color. There's gonna be shadows in the white. And you just want a little bit of a dull shadow. Okay, and you're just gonna alternate between the white and the yellow. These are longer feathers than the brown ones that we did. So slightly longer strokes, not really long, just slightly. So I put the darkest, that blue, right near the neck of the bird, just for reference. We're gonna do the chicken's head, so grab some red. We're gonna make it a bit darker. The chicken does not have this bright of a head. Add some brown in there and just a little blue. We just have to make this a bit duller. You can add some green, just a bit duller. Just like this. Not purple, not green, just a slight light red brownish color. And you're just gonna fill in your chicken's head. This is where you can add your ruffles. You can make them any shape. It doesn't really matter. And on the back of the head are actually a few more white feathers. So just take your white and that pale yellow and go back and forth and just go up the neck slightly. Just blend that in. for the nest, we're gonna go back with our colors, our two brown colors. And we're gonna make them duller again. So in with your blue. More brown. This will just make it a bit duller. Add white for the lighter color. And then for your dark, add blue, brown, and we're going to use also our regular brown. And we're going to do the same thing that we did for the feathers, just a little bit longer strokes. I'll map out how we should be doing the nest, the directions of the hay, basically. So going to the left, you're gonna literally go to the left. Go to the right, you're literally going to the right. I'll show you what I mean. Just go to the left if you're going to the left. And then on the right, go to the right. And then on the bottom, it's just going down. I'm gonna make this color a little bit lighter. So that should be the direction that you should be in with this nest. So I like to start with that light color to outline where I'm gonna have my nest. And hay goes everywhere, so it doesn't matter where you place it. Just follow the general direction. And then you can go in with your regular brown and just map a bottom very loosely. And you're just gonna alternate between the colors. All right, once we did our nest, we're gonna do our grass. So let's grab some green. We're gonna make a lighter green. So grab some yellow. And grab a little bit of the brown. We don't want it that bright. Grass isn't that bright. So we need to make it a little bit duller. Grab some yellow to make it warmer. And then on the side, grab some white and make it a little bit lighter. So you have two colors now. And then we're gonna make one that is dark. So grab some green, yellow, brown. More brown. Okay. Get some blue in there. Don't make it too blue. And a lot of brown. Just keep making it darker. Brown and blue. You should have a dark green. We're going to use the dark green first. So with a small brush, I'm going to make long strokes. You could choose where you want to do it. Just long strokes everywhere. You can go over your chicken, short strokes. Go into your sky. Just layer it. You're going to do the most strokes of dark green. Really light. I'm not pushing hard on the brush. Once you've done that, go to your regular green that we just made and do a few strokes of that. Fit it in. Don't overload it. And then go in with your lightest green and do only a few in some spots. We're gonna make our yellow flowers now. So go back to that pale yellow that we did for those white feathers. And we're gonna make random cone-shaped triangles. Just like that. Just in random places. Not too many, but just enough. Put I'm putting some in the sky. You can overlap on the chicken. And then we're gonna mix some yellow and orange. Let me wipe my brush off. And make a yellow orangey color. The golden yellow. Add some white. We're gonna make this opaque. And make it more yellow, actually. White. Okay, just like this color. Nice golden yellow. We're gonna take a medium, small brush. And we're gonna make the petals. They're just gonna fall to the side of each flower. Don't go all the way around. Just do 1/2 of the flower. Just like that. You're gonna go in with a smaller brush. Add some orange in there. Add some detail. Just at the beginning of the petal, just add some orange. Just so you know, you could tell each petal apart. It's not a mush. Right, and you can go in with your dark yellow and sort of outline your triangles. Keep the tops white. And then go in with some white. Just go over the top of the triangle with some white. For the flowers at the bottom, they're blue. We're gonna grab our dark blue, just a little bit of the color. You don't really need a lot. And some white. All right. Wipe your brush off. And you're gonna go in your dark blue and you're gonna start dotting everywhere on the bottom, wherever you want. They're just like little clusters. Don't do it totally straight across. Do some on the bottom, on the top. Make it uneven. And then on top of those dots, go in with that medium blue and just dot them. Do a few more little dots. Don't do as many as we did with the dark blue. You can alternate. I'm going to alternate and go on top again, just so they seemed a little bit more mixed. They're too separated for me. And for the snow, it's just blobs, basically, at the bottom. You could do whatever you want. Just blobs. There's no mess ups there. You can even go further and sort of outline it with that dull blue brownish color that we use for the feathers, if you still have it, and you can just sort of, or take blue and just go around it a little bit, just to create some depth, only if you want to. It's not necessary. The last step are the beak and eyes. So go back to the flower color that we did, that yellow orangey color, and add more orange to some point of it. Just like this color. And just make a little triangle right at the head. And then if you want to do the eye, just mix some blue and some brown. We're gonna make a black color with some green. Think of all the dark colors and just mix them. You'll make some black. You'll make some sort of black color. Just play with it. Take the back of your paintbrush, have a dot on it, and dot the eye. And you could take the tip of your brush, dip it in the white, create a mini half moon shape. Show you. And you're done.